have a few questions.
I can feel the evil eye. Go away.
Good Catholic. Good Catholic. Good Catholic. She does those rosaries, and she goes to mass. Well, I'll let those things simmer down in my mind as I go to the Tulane University lecture. Here we go.
It looks like the lecture is just starting. Gabriel decides to record the session.
Looks like there's nobody
Voodoun
here.
is the tribal religion of Africa, but the name Voodoun is actually a banner heading under which resides an entire body of distinct tribal belief systems. The word Voodoun may sound familiar to you. What is known in the States as voodoo is actually an amalgamation of African religious systems, Voodoun, and European religions, primarily Catholicism. All of the subcults of African Voodoun have certain things in common. The most important is the worship of a pantheon of spirits instead of the single deity that the Christian and Muslim systems had. Some of these spirits are elementals. Some relate to specific tasks or places. Some represent important tribal leaders who have died. This spirit worship is what makes Voodoun so easily adaptable. With all those spirits, it's no problem to add a few more. Say, for example, the Virgin Mary. At the height of tribal Africa, warfare was common. One tribe would conquer another, and the Loa, important in the conqueror's tribal system, would be adopted readily into the conquered tribe's Loa pantheon.
There's that word again, Loa.
In this way, many of the Voodoun cults spread and mingled throughout tribal Africa, enriching the belief system and causing innumerable offshoots. The basis for the Voodoun religion seems to be as old as man himself. It has much in common with many early pagan practices: animal totems, sympathetic magic, elemental spirits in the trees, the heavens, the bodies of the sick. Africa is believed by many to be the cradle of the human race. Some of the Voodoun Loa may be as old as the Garden of Eden itself. We still can't explain some of the real power of these primal religions. And note, I said primal, not primitive. There are African Bokors who baffle our scientists with their supernatural powers. Now, let's discuss the elements of Voodoun.
Fascinating guy.
In Voodoun, the spirits are called the Loa.
Now we know what that means.
During a Voodoun ceremony, celebrants are possessed by the Loa, and this is called being ridden. The human worshipper is seen as a horse, and the Loa as the divine horseman. A person being ridden by a Loa takes on the characteristics of that spirit and becomes, in effect, merely a vessel for the more powerful entity. Some of the older original Africa Loa include Dambala, the great serpent god; Ezruli, the mistress of love; Papa Nebo, or Gede, the lord of death; Agwe, the spirit of water; Legba, spirit of the crossroads; and the cruelest and most dangerous, Ogun Badagri, the lord of destruction.
Ugh. Oh, I gotta get more sleep at night.
Tribe-specific Loa can have as much or more power as the more widely worshipped Loa. For instance, a particular tribe might revere highly the Loa of an ancestor who was a legendary hunter or politician. Voodoun temples are called Houndfors. Their priests, Hungun or Bokors. Their priestesses, Mama Loa. In a Voodoun Houndfor, there's a ritual circle marked by a center pole called a Poto Mitan. The ritual circle is prepared with a Veve, a pattern of symbols. Each tribe's Veve is slightly different, consisting of complex symbols that identify their special Loa.
That's what we got reconstructed.
During ritual conclaves, initiates dance under the supervision of a Bokor and a Mamaloa, or head priestess. The use of totems or animal masks and markings was not uncommon in the original African ceremonies. Now, though, all but the oldest sects have abandoned this practice.
Animal masks?
Ritual objects used during the conclaves include the ritual gourd or asson, the ritual knife or kubasa.
That knife gives me the
I
chills.
think we've seen it before.
The ritual whip, or fouet kash,
Gosh, I think I've heard that before.
and the ritual coffin, or seke madule. These items are often optional, called for by the Mamaloa for specific magical rituals. The Mamaloa is the most powerful figure in any Voodoun sect. Voodoun is a truly matriarchal system. Even the Bokor knows his power is limited. Mamaloa is the supreme woman. She butterflies, fireflies.
What the heck is going on? Aw, Gabriel! Gabriel! This isn't a college lecture! Oh wait, it is. Never mind. Go ahead, go to sleep.
Firelight. No, what is it? Gabriel?
What? I can't see.
Gabriel! Get in!
Can't. It's too small for me.
You must get in, Gabriel.
It's not mine. Too small.
Hide, Gabriel! Hide!
No! No! Let me out! Help!
Young man, the lecture is over.
Oh my God. Sorry.
Wah, 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 wah. I'm sure it's happened to quite a few of you. It's happened to me at work a few times, so it's nothing new. This is a bulletin board? What does it say?
Gabriel scans the bulletin board. Greek night at the Alpha Psi Omega frat house. It looks like it took place sometime last spring. Gabriel, there's a notice for a lecture on investigative reporting techniques to be given by octogenarian Pulitzer Prize winner Laura Dorian. Unfortunately, it's weeks away. By that time, Gabriel will have to have learned on his own.
And for those of you who don't know, Laura Dorian, or as she's more commonly known in her own series, Laura Bow, is a character in the Laura Bow mystery series, also created by Sierra, produced and written by Roberta Williams. And I do believe that that Let's Play video is done by Her Crabbiness, so I'll leave a link or something to direct you to her YouTube profile. Hopefully we'll get things done a little bit that way. What else?
Gabriel scans the bulletin board. Need a ride to LA the last weekend in August.
I wouldn't go there if you paid me.
Gabriel scans. Work out of your home and make up to $2,000 a week in your spare time.
Don't you see that all the time?
555-6789.
I actually called them once. You sell cat food over the phone.
Gabriel's, We'll do algebra or biology homework for food. Gabriel's jazz jam session every Tuesday at 7 in the music building. Gabriel, haircuts for $10 a head. Perms for $20 at the Tulane Beauty School West Campus.
Like I'd let an amateur touch these locks.
Oh well, that seems enough. Hey, maybe that professor has office hours. Let's go check him out.
Are you a student?
No. My name is Knight. Gabriel Knight.
Well, you have walked into my private office, Mr. Knight. I hope you have something worthwhile to do here. If you figure it out, let me know.